What if a country's central reserve could never print more money, ever? Would that make you nervous? Or could it actually be better? Imagine waking up to a headline that says, your money just became worth 10% less overnight. That has definitely happened, and not just in faraway places. Inflation tends to hit everyone eventually. Now, imagine the opposite. A money system where the supply is locked permanently. No printing press, no late-night votes, no emergency measures. That is what Cardano has done with ADA. I'm Stephanie from Two Lovelaces and Lido Nation, here to talk about one Cardano parameter that cannot change, the max Lovelace supply. Cardano has dozens of parameters that help run the show: how fast blocks are made, how staking rewards are calculated, how fees are handled. Many of them can be changed through governance processes. But max Lovelace supply, that one is carved in stone. The total number of ADA that can ever exist is 45 billion. And technically that's 45 quadrillion Lovelaces, the smallest unit of ADA, but for most of us, the 45 billion number does the trick. And just to repeat the main point here, that number cannot be changed. Not by developers, not by governance votes, not by Charles Hoskinson himself. So why? Well, because changing it would be like pulling the rug out from under everyone. Developers, investors, you and me. It would be suddenly diluting the value of ADA that people already hold, and in a system built on trust and math, that was just never part of the design. So just to be clear, this does not mean that ADA's price won't change. It definitely does, and crypto markets are famously jumpy. So the fixed supply helps with trust and predictability, but it doesn't come with a price guarantee. Okay, but if you can't change it, what makes it count as a parameter in the first place? Great question. And here's where things get kind of cool. Let's say you're a university or a city or a business that wants to use Cardano's technology, but privately. You can totally do that. Cardano's code is open source. So before launching your own private version of the network, you can set up your own version of max supply. Maybe you want 1 million tokens or 10 billion. When setting up your own private network, that setting is up to you. But once your network starts, then that number becomes permanent, just like it is for the public Cardano network. Think of it like making a loaf of bread. You can pick the ingredients and the proportions before baking, but once it's in the oven, you're committed, at least when it comes to this particular parameter. So what does this mean for you? If you're investing in ADA, it doesn't mean the price won't swing. This is still crypto, and volatility comes with the territory. But it does mean that one critical variable is off the table. No one is going to print more tokens. And that matters because, while market prices can go up or down, knowing that the total supply is fixed gives a kind of economic grounding, a predictable framework to build on. If you're a developer, it means you can rely on consistent mechanics for staking rewards and treasury funding. If you're just blockchain curious, it's a peek at how decentralized systems are rethinking money itself, with clear rules and long-term design baked in from day one. This is the kind of thing that gets people excited about Cardano in the first place. It's easier to commit to an idea and consider investing your time, money, or creativity when you know what to expect, when you trust that critical rules are not going to change halfway through. Unless we're playing Monopoly, in which case changing the rules is obviously the best part of the game. Max Lovelace supply is more than just a number. It's a commitment to stability and transparency and to building tech that lasts. Not everything can be permanent or predictable forever, but this little guy is locked in. Before you go, stay tuned for our AI Song of the Week from Suno.ai. This one really brings home the idea of things that last forever and never change.
A single number unchanging. In the beginning a measure was set, 45 billion and no more. A number sealed before the chain awoke, written in silence, bound by design. the number that cannot change. Non mutetur, non mutetur, the measure that cannot rise. Semper idem, semper idem. No ruler alters it, no council shifts it, no hand may carve another path. Fixed as the mountains, calm as the stillness, the sum of the whole forever remain. The number that cannot change. Non mutetur, non mutetur, the promise no vote can break. Perpetuum, perpetuum. When markets tremble, when nations wander, when paper falters and value fades, here stands a constant, simple and steadfast, the count of creation unchanged through days. The number that cannot change. Non mutetur, non mutetur, the max Lovelace supply. In eternum, in eternum, forever fixed, forever known. Unus numero in eternum. Non mutetur in eternum.